Oh man, was Season 1 even worth it to do? That is the question right now. If you only had the free pass and you managed to get to level 100 and get that free gear slot, then you probably got the best reward that you got from the entire season rewards. That gear slot, in my opinion, is the only thing that was making me want to actually finish the pass. Levels 1 to 99, I got basically useless stuff the whole time. If I wasn't an Iron Man, maybe I could have sold a few things for a few thousand gold, but net, the free pass does not give you any really good rewards up until you are done it. So I wanted to buy the premium pass to see if that one was actually worth it too. I ended up buying the premium pass actually after I had finished the free pass. So I managed to open every single reward in one go from 1 to 100. And that's exactly what you guys are seeing here. All premium pass rewards being opened. I got a few good things. I'll be honest. There was some nice gear in there. A few of the random rolls ended up being best in slots for me. And a few of the different dungeon crates actually dropped some useful gear from that dungeon that I've never done those dungeons before. So if you're like me and you just like to PvP, there are potentially a few nice pieces for you in the premium rewards. Now, let's talk about the big downside of these pieces. A lot of this stuff isn't that amazing, and you can just buy it on the trading post for a pretty cheap price. Sometimes you will get a good roll. If you're very lucky, you'll get a bis piece, but for the most part, the most valuable thing that you get out of the premium pass is all of those supplies, the quintessence, the balms, the food, all of that stuff, the armor pieces. You can sell that for quite a lot of gold. I think reasonably you could make 30 to 40k from completing the premium pass just in gold, and that will likely buy you a piece of gear better than anything you would roll from these chests. Now, I'm not saying that you won't get a good piece from these chests. It's just not super likely. I actually managed to pick up a storage chest, which is a huge deal for my Iron Man because, again, I can't buy that myself. So that was a nice lucky roll for me, and a few nice pieces from the dungeons as well. But for the most part, a lot of the gear that I got wasn't super worth it. Now, there is the cosmetic aspect of it. Not only do you unlock skins as you do the premium pass, but you get a whole bunch of pieces of gear that have a unique look, and with transmog coming up, I definitely see the appeal of wanting to hoard these particular pieces, regardless of what perks they get, just for the sake of reskinning a piece of gear that you like. But yeah, honestly guys, for how long it took to grind out this season, the rewards were pretty shit. That's basically the only way I can describe it. They could have been better, they could have been more useful, but at the end of the day, I think this is just a really good way to maybe get someone who's behind caught up a little bit with a bunch of different gear bumps. All of the gypsums you get a ton of gypsums, like 40 gypsum or something for finishing your season. So that could help a new player a lot, or someone who's returning. But if you're like me and you're at endgame already, most of the stuff in here is just going to be crap and not that useful. Coming up, Season 2, I hope the rewards are a little bit better. I did look on the PTR at the rewards, and I have a few thoughts right out of the gate. Number one, there is no gear slot for the Season 2 rewards. I think that's a huge miss. They definitely should put the gear slot on there, because that was, again, and I heavily emphasize this, the only reason that I did the free seasons pass was for that gear slot. So if they don't have the gear slot in the next one, honestly, I don't have a lot of incentive to finish it or even grind it in the first place, especially since I didn't find the premium pass rewards too terribly useful, even on an account where they would be much more useful than a regular playthrough. So there you go. That is my thoughts on these season rewards. I would love to hear what you guys think about the rewards for this season and what you expect from Season 2. I can't be the only one who's thinking they have to add a gear set slot, otherwise people are not going to do the free season, but maybe it's just me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. If you want to catch me live, there's a link to my Twitch down below. Check out my website, pvpnewworld.com, for written guides to my builds. And, of course, if you have an awesome clip you want to send into the New World Top 5, you can send that to Kristofer at pvpnewworld.com. Best of luck to you guys. A big thank you to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. They can help keep you safe on the internet, and you can get a deal with your first purchase with them thanks to the link down below. And last but not least, a massive thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon for supporting the show. Thank you guys so much for keeping everything going for so long. Thank you everybody just for tuning in and watching. Again, I would love to hear what you guys think about these rewards, and have a great night, everybody. I'll see you next time with a new video very soon.